Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the FDP of Pedagogical Methods for Outcome-Based Education System, organized by Department of Civil Engineering at College of Engineering and Technology, Akola. I am Vasanti Gaud from CSE Department, going to present before you a personalized learning method. Now, let's see about it. Now, there are two questions which have been get known, that is what is personalized learning and why is personalized learning important in modern education. Now, firstly we see that what is personalized learning. Personalized learning is also known as individual learning in an educational method where the curriculum is tailored to the need, preferences, skills and learning space of each individual. Rather than applying a common approach for all students, learning focuses on creating distinct learning pathway to optimize each person's ability to absorb the knowledge. Next question is derived here. Why is personalized learning important in modern education? Personalized learning is becoming a prominent trend in modern education because it is offer many practical benefit for both student and teachers in context where each student has their own way of learning, pace of absorption and personal preferences. A one size fit all, this syntax, that is educational method, may no longer be suitable for many. One of the reasons of personalized learning is so important is that it helps students to maintain motivation and interest in learning. Instead of following a common curriculum that may not agile with their abilities or personal preferences, students can experience a program that matches their interest, abilities and goals. Now, after having some recognized information about personalized learning, there are some types of personalized learning, which are: first one is adaptive learning, second is self-spaced learning, third is differentiated instruction, and fourth is project-based learning. First is adaptive learning. Adaptive learning is a form of personalized learning that uses technology to automatically adjust a content based on a student performance and need. In adaptive learning, the system analyzes how student performs in a test, assignment, or interactive activities to identify their strengths and weaknesses. The system that adjusts the learning path, providing lessons, questions, or material better suited to the student's level and learning speed. This is known as an adaptive learning, as adaptive learning is also a one form where a student accepts or a student can absorb the in learning things which have been more efficient in their co-curriculum activities. Next one is self-paced learning. Self Self-paced learning is a method of personalized learning that allows the student to control the speed of their learning. In traditional education system, students are often required to follow a common schedule, that is entire class, but the self-paced learning, they can choose a rhythm that fit their abilities and personal schedule. This method is particularly effective for the student who wishes to spend more time in mastering a specific concepts or skilling before moving forward. Similarly, student can complete the content more quickly if they have already mastered the concept. Self-paced learning also is a learning not only increase the flexibility but also reduces the pressure of learning, allowing the student to learn more naturally and more comfortably is been known in this self-paced learning. The self-paced learning is also shows the ability of the student in which they are having their interest, and more things can be get learned in this. Next is differentiated instruction. Instruction is a form of personalized learning where teacher adjusts the content, teaching methods, and learning activity to meet the diverse to meet the diverse need of the student in the classroom. Instead of applying a common curriculum to all students, teachers modified the lesson. Teachers can take the new materials. Teachers can give their assignment base to their students. Understanding the levels and learning the style and personal preferences are being known in this differentiated instruction. Differentiated instructions are also can be recognized by having the course wise, or we can say the subject wise data. If the teaching concepts and methods are being learned according to it, the differentiated instructions are being get known to it. So fourth one is project based learning. The project often involves the real world issues or requires the student to research and solve the specific in situations, helping them again a deeper understanding for the subject matters. Project based learning allows the student to adjust the content and execution of their project based on their interest and personal goals. In this way, students learn not only through the theory but also through the practical experience. Developing the skill like personal solving, teamwork, and creative thinking can be known in it. As we can say, project based learning is also one form to know the students have the deeper knowledge of any topic. The project based learning can be defined according to the path of their specification of the projects. Next is how effective this personalized learning is known. The personalized learning is not a new concept, but it has an evidence through history how over the years the concept of differentiation instruction boost an impressive percentage in improving the student attractiveness, understanding, and abilities of it. Approximately 60% of students often from the classroom studied in a traditional setup. In implementing a system that to the personalized learning style, ability, and preferable rate of learning, the student get a better graphs and courses and acquires a higher level of self confidence. As also we can say, study shows that student in the self paced learning environment achieves the higher academic performance. This approach empowers them to take the ownership of their learning journey, forecasting the responsibility and deeper engagement with their materials. Moreover, this approach encourages the student to become creative thinking, problem solving, by engaging via content in meaningful and personally relevant ways that tolerate the unique perspective and their needs. As we can also say that the effective personalized learning can bring the revolution in the educational approach, which are aiming the customized learning to their students, as it has the flexibility to adapt the approach of the empowering students. Next, this approach can be get tailored out, or we can say they can give a roadmap to experience every student to meet the unique need and their preferences. Now, next, while channelizing this formation, or we can say how to give the effectiveness to the personalized learning, the power of personalized learning is the main impact. Now, while seeing this power of personalized learning, one sentence, or we can say one question terms is being given, that we cannot teach a student well if we do not know them well, as it hurts. Or personalized learning requires profound shifts in our thinking about educationals and schoolings, where this personalized learning is also known in improving learning outcomes and provide the better engagement to the student, boosting the knowledge, retaining the power. With the rapid advancement of technology, personalized content has become more essential than ever. Personalized feeds have become an integral to our lives, from social media upgrades to many outcomes, or we can say many updations are being get required to ensure the irrelevance and impact. The knowledge imparted to our children must be tailored out to agile with their growth strategies and involving the skill set. While having this power of personalized learning, we can see the three terms. First is providing the student with the personalized support. Second, the role of personalized learning in the modern education. And third, the positive impact on motivating and long term effect. Each terms gives you a specific terminology. First, gives you a personalized support to a student, right, regarding their subjective, or we can say we can give their support to them. Second one is the role of personalized learning in modern education. How can we boost up the students motivation, or we can give their roadmaps to enhance their skills. And third is the positive impact on motivating the long term effect. If we'll approach to the student by giving the new skill set, this positivity will give us a new impact. Next, while having this major three merits, the personalized learning can include the more effective knowledge. First is providing student with the personalized support. Second is the role of personalized learning in modern education. And third is the positive impact on motivation and long term effects. Let's see the first one, providing the student with personalized support. Personalization is not only the content of adoption, it is the key to provide the student with the required tool to the success. The present in this present content, we can say a student could easily feel left out or neglected, especially in a normal class setting, if they are unable to make a head or tails when it comes to a certain lesson. This shifts with the personal learning, as a teacher can provide a student support through one on one online sessions and learning the maps. Next, we can say the present study states that students who experience caring support, or we can say from the teachers, which more likely take more responsibility while learning and embarrasses their growth with the mindset. This approach helps the student to know the intelligence in is not a terminal thing, but also one has to work at the gain formations. This also creates self confidence and increase the student ability for the self learners, thus creating lifelong learning things. Second is the role of personalized learning in modern education. This basically consists of three parts. First is uh, it equips the student with essential skill to through in the economic to through in the modern economy. Second is foster critical thinking, creativity, problem solving, and collaboration. Third is encouraging the self awareness of the strength and weaknesses. Now, we can say that when it comes to the present day education, we can understand that a personalized learning need to be get addressed and swiftly change the world. With increasing the technology adoption and demand for the skill development, traditionally education system which are being get rigid with the curricular and standardized delivery fall short in preparing learning for the academic challenges for the modern world. So the personalized learning equips a student with the essential skill to thrive in the modern economy, forecasting for economy, forecasting a critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving, and the collaboration. By increasing the self-awareness of a strength and weaknesses, this approach build the competency vital for the success in today's world. The next one is the positive impact on the motivation and long-term effect. As this positivism can be get in the form of different parts. First one is develop the confidence to tackle a various challenges. Next is boost the motivation, easy and less frustration, exciting the learning experience, long-term impact, and next is time management and self-control goal setting, which are being get revolved around the positive impact and motivating and long-term effect. The another significant benefit of personalized learning is that it boosts the student motivation. With a more tailored approach, learning finds studying easier and experience less frustration compared to the traditional classroom setting. When motivation is present, success naturally follows in the classroom. Another advantage of personalized learning is that it keeps the student excited and eager to embrace each new phase of their learning journey. The benefit of personalized learning and extend beyond the classroom, particularly in the long run. It helps the student to develop the essential social emotional skills such as time management, self control, goal setting, and many more. That is, we can say develop their confidence, boost their motivation. It makes easy and less frustration, or we can say make the more exciting experience, which are crucial for their personal and professional success. Academic skills are crucial in adulthood, whether pursuing further education or entering the workforce. Students who experience personalized learning often develop the confidence to tackle various challenges and adapt the different situations effectively. So we can say that positive impact may give the student the longer term effect in their long life formations. After saying what does the personalized learning gives the approach, then now is the term how should personalized learning be used in the classrooms, or we can say for the students. At the classroom level, personalized learning can be implemented in various ways. By understanding each student learning profile performances, teacher can create or tailor out the learning strategies that address individual strength, need, and goals. To support the personalized learning, various tools can be utilized, including adaptive learning technologies, small groups, instructions, or project based learning and continuous feedback. Teachers need a clear understanding of those tools, should regularly access the progress, making necessary adjustment to ensure the learning and remain engaging and manageable for the student. The personalized learning approach will ensure that all the teacher provide differentiated learning and incorporate collaborative activities to ensure that the lower achieve have a reason to excel. We ensure that every student have personalized learning experience, offering a clear guidance and ample the opportunity to explore their strength and discover their potential and excels. Benefits of personalized learning having their experiences. After learning it, the benefits of personalized learning can be get differentiated in five types. First is increasing engagement, second is save time, third is improve knowledge retention, fourth is increase the motivation, fifth is improve learning results. One of the key benefits of personalized learning is that it captures the student attention and build their confidence to question, explore and engage with the world around them. The curiosity driven approach foster or deeper interaction and significantly boost the educational achievements. So what the benefit of personalized learning experiences are, while there are many, Here are the five key aspects that highlights how it is sharp in a child future and the way of their success. First is increasing engagement. When a content is personalized, learning is more engaging and the learner is more attentive. Second is save time. Personalized learning reduces the time needed to grasp the concept and acquire the skill, making the learning progress more efficient and focused. Third is improve the knowledge retention. Personalized learning can retain their information based on their past experiences. Fourth is increase motivation. Relevant information motivates the student to keep the learning progress actionable. Fifth is to improve the learning result. A personalized learning approach is meant to yield better learning result for the student. For tailoring each method to suit different learning styles, visual, audio, auditory, and kinetic students are more likely to understand and retain the information. Identifying the key areas where support is needed boosts the confidence, leading to the significant academic progress. The advantage of personalized learning extend for far beyond these points. Additionally, we can say the personalized learning are a deeper understanding of the subject and real life values, allowing the student to learn at their own pace while embarrassing their unique strength and individuality. The pressure to keep up with the entire batch come to an end, and creating an environment is the best suit for a profound learning space that values the mastery over a speed. Next is what are the barriers of the personalized learning? While personalized learning have many advantage for children's or we can say for the students, their overall academic success, there are also the challenges that students have to face while transforming their journey from traditional to the personalized or even starting afresh as a personalized learner. There are the common barriers which includes first barriers is limited availability of resource. Students often lack the technology tools, curriculum flexibility or funding the support individual learning in a way that contribute to their journey effectively. Second is teaching training. Educators may need specific training to manage the personalized learning plans and adaptive technology. Lack of resource can be a major reason for the training to not to be the well equipped. Time investment. Preparing a unique learning plan, providing one-on-one support can be a time intensive. Next is the standardized testing. The emphasis on standardized tests can make uh, can make a stray from a traditional curriculum frameworks to through striking the balance between both and accommodating a traditional framework can be of great help. Addressing these barriers involve investing in resource training and inequitability practice to ensure the personalized learning is accessible and impactful for every student. Next, after seeing the barriers, we can see the structure of personalized learning. The structure of personalized learning consists of statement of problems. Many teachers suffer from the lack of knowledge, or we can say many students suffer from the lack of knowledge and requirement that used on personalized learner. There are many methods and requirements. There are many methods and requirements that facilitate the personalized learning, which are personalized learning and competency, personalized learning via relationship, sorry, personalized learning, its variety and flexibility, techniques of instruction and time, space and place. Those methods facilitate personalized learning. Next is objective of study. Personalized learning is an educational approach that aims to customize learner for each student's strength, need, skill and interest. Each student get a learning plan that based on what he knows and how he learned the best. Personalized learning does not replace any invention programs. Third is significance of study. It is very important for the teachers and learners to reach the most important method to improve the learning and teaching process. It is very important. It is very important to improve the most of the methods in personalized learning, which can give them to how to deal the specific things, or we can say methods which are known to them. Next is the competency based education, which defines the progressive wider academic task for the mystery in the distinct competency without minding a time, place, method, or speed or learning. Sorry. The vital aspect of the competency method, the vital aspect of the competency method to personalize is that identify the gathering of related competency, alteration in the time, pace, and the place of learners, as well as the criteria like demonstrated application for determining and acknowledging mystery. A competency based scheme also a competency based scheme allows the flexibility such that credits could be awarded or gained. A subject which mattered of the competency are it is defined by grouping of the connected capabilities, knowledge, and skill with the technique and criteria which determine the rate at which someone shows the mystery over them. Competency often match with the role like of student. Mastery could be benchmark to the absolute display of expertise in such roles. Competency is the relation to personalized learning, whereas competency educational could be grouped into personal, career, occupational, or academic. The relational category, which is called personalized competency, is the force behind learning. Personal competency is the ever clusters of connected capability, which promotes learning through with other types of goal accomplishment. The type of personalized competency within the scope of articles are known as cognitive competency, metacognitive competency, and motivational competency. These are the main personalized types, or we can say main scope of the articles. The first one is the cognitive competency. Cognitive competency, which refers to what one knows consistence of prior knowledge that enhance the fresh learning, wide spectrum of knowledge, good from each content which is accessible with one memory for boosting new learning in depth understanding, which could adaptive or an inequated of fresh learners. Metagotive competency. Metagotive competency, which consists of how one learn, include regulation of personal learning as well as the unutilized of learning technique. Third is motivational competency. Motivational competency, which means why one learn, here refers to the engagement in the addition to the persistent in the quest of one learning goal. As this competency, or we can say competency based system, is being seen in this diagram, or we can say in this figure. Here is the personalized competency, which is cognitive, metacognitive, motivational, social, or emotional formation, which have the learning habits. That learning habits have the mastery. That mastery is being get defined with the competency of demonstrated according to the persist of criteria without regards to time, place, and pace of learning, which have the academic competency either with math, science, any languages, or any kind of courses which are being giving the career or optional competency, or we can say navigate their pathway, or the students can give a skill based knowledge which is related to the specific occupation. This learning habit is also an reinforcement of personalized competency and learning habits. Each mastery is being get content from the personalized competency, and that competency again go through the learning habits, as this cycle is been a pathway in the form of round and round formations. Next is the approximate relationship of personalized competency and dimensions of the deeper learner. As we say, this is the relationship between each competitive, or we can say each formations of a personalized learning, where the content is the mastery, critical thinking is the formation, next is the communication, collaboration, and learning skills, and academic mindset also, which is having both four of the types, that is cognitive, metacognitive, motivational, and social or emotional formation. If the content is been a mastery, it is also a cognitive. It is having a critical thinking, then it is having a metacognitive. It is having a communication, that communication setup between the emotional, or we can say a social formation, that which also have the collaboration with the peoples, and then only social communication can be get set up. Next one is this learning skills. That learning skill consist of the metacognitive. Next is the academic mindset which is have the motivational thinking. Each motivational thinking can be get more information in it. As also we can commonly say that the academic competency consists of the gang up of the knowledge in addition to skill within the uh, academic experts, as they linked with the institutional curriculum. This is commonly measured using the content principle like communication via writing, reading, learning, speaking in any formation of the data. Finally, occupational competency refers to a set of knowledge as well as a skill connect to the workplace, even though each skill are got via education and are defined and assessed in the educational system. A career or a occupational competency encompasses, or we can say skill and knowledge is choosing, preparing for getting and changing between the job. These competencies are preciously set the job field like competency within the computer programming aspect, or in the form of new knowledge that provides a classification of skill and knowledge into the academic and employability and technical or occupational, which matches with the academic career as well as occupational category stated in the articles. Now, here comes to the last part of our topic, that is this concept is being a personalized learning is highly effective, capable of transforming education and empowering our learners to reach their full potential. By now, we can say by offering a differentiated instruction, or we can say by motivating the student and developing the essential life skills, it enhances the student engagement and build their self efficiency and boost their employability. By giving them a good channelized knowledge and having the skill based terms, we can say that personalized learning give the effective knowledge to the students. By having by engaging this knowledge, each student can be have their skill based terms. So this personalized learning is most important for the students as well as teachers, or as well as this method is also an important in our day to day educational life, which will give the student a skill based learning terms. So here I will end my session of personalized learning method. Thank you. Thank you.